Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to share with you the new My Monthly Hero and My Monthly Superhero kit for 2026 June collection, and this is called Soak Up the Sun. So let's get into this. I will sort of pull one of the kits to the sides and we can look at the My Monthly Hero. So first up we have this really cute stamp and coordinating die set. I hope the camera isn't giving too much of a glare. So I will turn this over so you can get a better idea of how this looks. So you have this cute stamp set where you can build some flip-flops, some popsicles, some ice cream cones, maybe a soda or something like that. You have the sprinkles on top of your ice cream, maybe a cupcake. I don't know if that is a glass or the base for a cupcake. And we also have two different sizes of ice creams, and we have a lot of good sentiment. So soak up the sun, life is life is better in flip-flops. Hello sunshine, hello summer, you bring the sunshine. And I love this little sun icon. I could see myself create a whole background only using that one and my inks. And you can see we have coordinating dies. I believe they cut out every image in this set, which is really nice. So that is Hello Summer Stamp and Cut. Then we have this, I think it's reflection layering. No, this one is. It's the reflection layering stencil set. Sorry about the sound, but I'm gonna open this up for you so we can get a look at how many stencils this is. Okay, so it's 3 of them, and you can see it really builds up to be a fun water kind of scene. And that one would be perfect for filling out this one. So this is sort of a pool scene, which I think is so cool. It's cool. It's called Pool Party Die Set, and you have sort of, I don't know if you can see, it's 2 cut lines, which means you can create a shaker if you like. And you have your background piece, and then we can build some fun stuff. So we can build sort of a floater that will look like an ice cream. We have another floater, another one. This one looks like an umbrella maybe, or another floater that you can build. We have this girl who can lay on top of these and have some swimwear and a hat. So yeah, I don't know exactly which pieces these are, but I think they could be layered on top of some of these other images. So I have to play around with that to exactly know where everything is gonna go. The same goes for this one. I don't know if it's sort of gonna be, this more looks like the base for this one. This might be like a trampoline, and this is like ladder, maybe. I don't know, but I have to play around with that one. I think it could be quite versatile and use it in many ways. Then we have Fun Floaters die set. Look at this, that little cute duckling, and we have a floater here with some flowers, and there is the layering pieces. This is sort of a madras that you can use, right? So cute, can't wait to play with those. And it looks like they would fit perfectly in the pool as well. So they are sized perfectly for that one. And then we have the cardstock for this month. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. So you know how much, it's a half sheet. And it will be plenty for going around with this month's card kit. And also perfect for trying out some new colors. And I tried to look at my cheat sheet here and see if I could find all of the names. I think they are sort of in the right like order. So I'm gonna see if I can pronounce all of these and make them to be the right one. Beautiful colors, love all of these. I think they are so stunning for the pool team. And then we have these ones. Yeah, really, really nice colors this month. I love the one last month as well. So I think it's Tutu, Dahlia, I could be wrong, Coral, Carrot, probably this is Carrot, right? And this might be Coral. Beeswax, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Peridot, I don't know if that's the one. Seaside, I think it's that one. Waterfall. Teal. Teal Topaz, I think is that one. And Fawn. Maybe that one. Okay, so this was I was really bad at this with the names. They weren't in the order that was on my cheat sheet, so I'm bad at this. I think we have gotten some of these in the past. So, but it's really nice colors, you guys. I hope you can see. I hope my camera is picking up how cute they are. Sorry about the mix-up with all of the names. I hope you got a feel for it anyway. So that was the My Monthly Hero, and for the add-ons, you can get the My Monthly Superhero, and then you will get all of the things I just showed you, and also the ones I'm gonna show you now. So this is the Hello Sunshine die set. I love when they are coming out with sets like this. It has been, I think, for the past 2 months, a really large die set like this. I absolutely love them, and now we have a really cute one. Hello Sunshine, perfect for this month's collection. And then we have this one. You can see we have the coordinating dies, and this one is really fun actually. It might not look too much now, but we have the sentiments. Birthday girl, you're fabulous, happy birthday, hello lovely, smile, hello. And then we have some like squirrely flowers, I think. This looked like a rose to me, and we have 2 other flowers and some veins or like leaves, I guess, and a wave and a flower and some circles like bubbles in the water. I don't know. But the fun thing is, okay, so this one will go with this one. So this is a huge, large, beautiful die set. And I love dice like this, you guys. I think it's just so nice. So we have the main character here. It's the girl. We're gonna build on top of her. And then we have all of the accent and layering pieces for her, like some nice shirt, like will go like this. We have the body, we have the face here, and we have the sun hat, layering pieces. We have like a cute bow that could go on top of this. We have hair that will be sort of falling down on her shoulders. We have some eyelashes, we have a mouth, we have a soda can, I guess, some ice cubes, maybe a label. We have some fun sort of tropical fruits like maybe like an orange or something like that, I don't know, and layering pieces for that. So a really fun set, and I can't wait to play with all of these goodies from this month. If you will like, I will, after I'm just hit pause on this video, I will create something. It will be in this video probably as well. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing part, and now we can get into the fun stuff and just create some really, really fun and tropical cards with all of these goodies. Okay. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. Now I will share with you how I put some of the images together for our first card. And you can see I'm just using a pickup tool to help me align everything. I see that the camera is maybe in a little bit of a funny angle. I hope that is not bothering you too much. And also my desk is really not clean, and I'm sorry about that too. But this is real life, you guys. I have been crafting a lot in May, since this video is pre-recorded in the end of May. I really need to do like a spring clean of my crafting room and just tidy everything up. So when I was rambling here, you can see I put together my fluties, and now I will create a background for my first card. Something I will mention, I will only share when I use these stencils once, but I will do the same thing for a second panel off camera. So if you are seeing 2 panels, that is correct. You will see them both in this video, but I only share the process of one. But you can see here, I took the one with a lot of space. I believe this is actually the stencil number 3. And I did it this way because I wanted to see where everything was gonna go. So here's the first one. I did it really light, and here is the second one. But before I do that, I will actually do stencil number, I believe this is 2. And I will sort of lay this over the previously already inked layer, and this I will do even lighter. So I only use the spare ink in my brush to create that, so you can see. And here for my last one, now I can figure out exactly where this is gonna go when I have all the other pieces aligned. I don't know if this was the easiest way. When I looked at these stencils, I thought this was the easiest way for me to create it. You have to like look at it and see which way you think is the best way to do it. So you can see I have one panel, I have one that I also created at the same time. I will share with that one with you in a second here. But first off, I will actually cut this down to be in the right size. I wanted this to be sort of just a strip going across my panel like this. So I did that. And you can see I have my floaties and my girls there. Now I took two of the stencils, and I will take some low-tech adhesive just to tape them together at the right place. And now I will try to dry emboss with these two panels at the same time into a white panel, and I will have this fun look. It nearly looks like a 3D embossing folder. I hope the camera is picking up how cute that is. I really love how that turned out, and I think that is a good way to stretch your supplies. So I have a ton of videos on how I am dry embossing if you like to check that out. But basically all you need is your standard machine and then a rubber mat that Spellbinders or Heroes I think might also have one. I don't know, but I have the Spellbinders one. And then I'm just running it through like I would do with an embossing folder. So yeah, that's my settings for that, but I have videos for that. Off camera, I heat embossed and die cut the sentiment, soak up the sun, and now I will have the fun part of just finally decorating these little girls with the hats, sun hats, in the same coordinating color, of course. And by the way, I used like the cardstock from this kit, and you can see how bright and fun all of these are together. The only thing I think I pulled out from my stash is a green color cardstock for their bodies. You can definitely use the browner color, I don't know what color name it is. I had trouble reading them before. But the one I use for the sun hat if you like, but I didn't do it. I wanted some contrast. And here I just layered my sentiment up with some black cardstock. I think it was 3 times just to give some dimension. And I will have it sort of peeking out to one of the sides, and that will pretty much sort of ground this panel together with my little strip here, making sure that I have this quite straight down onto my card base. I can attach my sentiment, and I will attach this to a card base at the end of this video. But for now, this card is sort of finished. I will embellish it with some bling, and I hope you can see the embossing folder. The camera will not pick it up any good in my photos, so yeah, but you know it's there, and in real life it's really nice. So now I went ahead and cut out all of the pieces for this huge girl. She will be the focal point on any card. You can actually, I had an A2 size card panel, but you will, if you have a larger panel, have a really nice image on top of your card. And I took just some markers from my stash and created sort of these lines that will imitate hair. And I tried to find a matching color for the brown paper. This was the one that was included in the kit. I think that turned out really nice. Sorry guys about my voice. And now I will attach that one straight down. I love that we have a base to create on top of. I love that. I love it. And for the sentiment, I heat embossed and cut out with the coordinating dies happy birthday, because I always need more birthday cards in my stash. I will actually cut these two apart because I wanted that large yellow bow on top of my sun hat. And I couldn't quite figure out how I will make that work with the sentiment without covering too much of the sentiment off. And I wanted this to be noticeable and not behind, because it would look funny with the pink sentiment. Yeah, I had, you know, my head is just spinning when I'm creating. So I'm now carefully cutting them apart, making sure that I have nice edges to that so it looks like it was intended. I took some foam between them, and now I can sort of try to find a good place for them and my little bow. You can see how I ended up having it. For the dress or the shirt itself, I took some blue cardstock just to make sure that I had a fun color palette here. A white or sort of cream colored is not white. It's cream colored for sort of the lace on top of this dress. So cute. I love this sort of dressed up dress. I don't know if you can say it like that, but yeah, hey, you know what I mean. And we have our soda can, and I will have some lemon slices to the side of that, and we will have her rosy mouth. I will not end up having her eyes. I will actually sort of have the hat come down so we cannot see it, but I cut it and I think it looked cute with it as well. Opted out for having it. And here you can see we have our little straw, making sure that this is fitting perfectly. And we have our lemon slices. And I will actually cut some more lemon slices just to have it on top. And for the background, I took this stamp with the sun, and I will create 2 panels like this as well. I will only share one, so don't be surprised when I will have another one for my last card for today's video. And you can see I'm just going around with some yellow ink, making sure that I started in the center to space everything out nicely, and then I can build from that. So that is how I'm always doing when I'm creating background patterns. Just filling out the edges is also really important to make this look cohesive. And then I took some foam to the back of this entire piece, and we can line it up with the bottom of this panel. And then our second card is pretty much finished. I will have some embellishments and of course attach it to a card base in a second here. Love how she turned out. I think it's so cute. Can really play around with the colors as well. For our last card, I will use the pool, and I had that second panel as I talked about, and I also created that pool to be with the stencil. For the sentiment, Hello Sunshine, I did a lot of work. I actually cut all of the letters in different colors from this sort of card stocks that we got in this kit. And I tried to do it in a rainbow order. You will not see because my camera is doing something funky. But there is a really light blue hello sentiment, and then I have blue, green, yellow, orange, pink, and then the hot pink at the end, and that finish off our sentiment. And the shadow is actually in white, so that will be nice. So now I will attach our pool, and we will have our suns on the top, and then I will have some yellow cardstock. You will see here I did it the wrong way because I had intended to have my sentiment at one side, so I needed to flip this, and then it was perfect. So now I can go ahead and attach all of the other elements. So off camera I cut some more swimming toys, pool stuff, yeah, and a little lady on a green madras. And that finished off our cards. So now I will give you a close-up look at all of our 3 cards that we created with this month's card kit. I love my monthly hero kits. I think they are so good, and I hope you were inspired to create something with this month's theme. Soak up the sun. I really like it, and that is what I'm planning to do this summer. I will really soak up the sun. So I will have links down below for this kit if you like to check it out. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!